Welcome back, y'all. Barley here, and we're picking up right where we left off on Wednesday. The colony, Camp Barley, is self-sustaining now. We're collecting our own food, only protein source for now. We don't have farming technology yet. We are collecting wood through lumber yard. We have basic medical setup. And we've started a pretty decent research tree so far. So we've done some things for food production. We've done some things for materials production. We've done some things for medical. We haven't done anything in the exploration tree yet. That's coming, I'm sure. We just don't have anything to trade yet. So doing barter now doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If we check our resources, we are producing a little less than twice as much water than we are consuming, so we're going to want to add a well. Food-wise, we're a little light there. And we could fix that by adding another trapper, but we're kind of low on carriers. And I don't want to end up in a place where not enough work's being done, repairs and collecting, because we're still collecting quite a bit. See, we've still got berries. This work area apparently definitely needs to be updated, so we're gonna have to move that work area. So we've got some work to do while we expand our colony. Let's see, how full is that? Yeah, the stockpile's getting near capacity. We will eventually need a second stockpile. We'll have to see which way the colony expands. So let's get to it. Oh, we'll check on Ivy. She's roaming around, just checking things out. We're looking for more science points so that we can do some more research. Hey, that's not it. Now, another thing about the world map is there is combat. It's all initiated by your specialist. So they can't just run out and attack you. At least I've never seen that happen. You have to decide to attack them. And if you mouse over who you're thinking of attacking, look at the bottom of the screen, it says we'd have a minor victory, right? And I don't understand exactly the point system and the verses. You'll see later, like, this guy has better defense. We have none. And we're going to end up with a minor victory. There's times where their attack is much better and their defense is much better, and you can still get a minor victory. So I haven't quite figured out how that's supposed to work, but I'll kind of show you with this one. We'll just go ahead and attack him just because. So that'll be on next time we come to the world map. Gonna get things moving here, and more people. That's good. Now we can fill up that trapper because we're going to need it with more people. We may need to think about another trapper though. So let's see. Good, we get a scout. That's what we needed. Alright. Good name too. Wow. And we get some potatoes, some tools, fish. That's all good stuff. 3 adults, 1 children. Okay, so we're gonna have to build another of these shelters. Emergency shelter. We'll put that over here. Right across the way. That'll take care of them. And we've got somebody injured, so we do need to get somebody in the medical tent so they can take care of her. Poor Nora. Okay, and we said we were going to add another trapper, and hopefully that gets our food closer. Now we're 10 production, 14 consumption. We're going to have to add another trapper because fish is only 2. Trapper, yeah, 12 and 6. Yeah, we got that covered. So let's just see where we can get another 100% trapper. Looking for a retreat area. Don't have to be too far. Okay. Maybe it's going to have to be more fishermen. And we need to get our butts farming sooner. Okay, here we go. This isn't too terrible as far as distance. And we'll make a road for them. That'll help when we come to collect this wood too. So let's see, where's the closest 100%? Right about there. Now you don't have to put the trapper right in the middle. I could put the trapper, you know what? Let's put the trapper over here and just put the work area. That way it's kind of halfway in between. So we're going to cancel that. There's no cost to canceling. It's just once it's built, if you demolish it, you lose some resources. Okay, so let's go ahead and build that. But we're going to build him... Where do we think our next little epicenter will be? Honestly... Because we don't want to jumble up this one little area. And there's other buildings we're going to have to build later on. So let's find an area. I think I'll put him like right here. Save the trees. And then we'll have his work area up there, and we'll bring a road through. In fact, let's... So indecisive. Always this way when you're starting a new area. And now eventually that big scrap of metal right here is going to turn into a metal deposit, and we're going to want to get 2 excavators around it. At least for some testing I did last night. So be far enough away from that and from that plastic heap. So we'll put him there, and we'll put the work area up here so we can get the 100%. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nora's getting healed. Oh, we need to send you to the world map. You know. Well, I look at your stats first. So action 3. I don't think that's that much better than your exploration points. There's 2. Looking at the wrong one. There we go. Exploration for her is 4. That's what I would expect in a scout. 4 or 5 usually. That's much better than the 2 that we have with Ivy out there. And this guy's got a good attack, so we're keeping him at the base. That's Barley. Crow, oh, she's keeping that name. And Ivy, those are good names. But yeah, Crow needs to go to the world map. And then we'll see if we want to bring Ivy back or leave her out there. May have Crow do like the far out exploring, and then just use Ivy to go pick up stuff behind her, so to speak. Okay. Alright, Crow. Why don't you finish that area? You can see how much further she can go. Alright. And Ivy has some points, so we'll bring her back around this way. Oh no, we were going to have her demonstrate the combat mechanics, so we'll take her 2 turns to get there. Okay. And Barley's doing what Barley does. So let's make sure we're gathering stuff. We still got berries going. We have no work deposits. So we do need to mobilate some people. Alright, so there's our trapper, and we're back down to 4 carriers. It's our second trapper down here. We need to move that work area. So let's move the work area to this 100%. Come on. There you go. And how are we doing on... Uh-oh. Water well's polluted. Yeah, it's right there. Pollution, go figure. Because where else would you put a water well? I mean... We'll be decontaminating that quite a bit. And we do need another water well. We have grown. Let's see if we can find a good spot for another one. We don't want it too far away because we won't be able to protect it. Oh, there's a hunky-dory spot. Come on. And let's decontaminate that one. Yummy contaminated water. Okay, specialists are ready. So let's let Ivy beat up on this guy. Still says minor victory, so let's give it a shot. Ooh. That doesn't look like a minor victory at all. That looks like she pwned him. Like I said, it's... The R&D part of the combat is confusing. But... that advanced componentry we don't need for a long time, so not really gonna waste the time to pick that up right now. I'll just use her to explore a little bit. Oh no, we still had points on Crow. You know, we'll let Ivy come around that top side, so let's bring Crow down to here. Remember, we're looking for science. Because science. We only have 113 points right now, And food does seem to be our major issue. Basic farming is 100 points, so we're going to go ahead and get that going. $113, 100, go. That's better. Yeah. How are we doing on food? We're on par. Deposit depleted. Concrete ruin. That's this guy. So it's just got 2 planks left, so we're going to need to find more. Look at all this. Turn on the... Okay. So these are rat beetles. And they're mean little suckers, and they attack in groups. They will kill colonists. So what we're going to do is bring Barley. Yep. Over here. And we're going to take care of rat beetles one group at a time. So we'll bring him over here. So that we can get this cleared out, so that we can use all this stuff. But now you know why you use hit the L key for the living creatures icon, so you can see what you're up against. Because if I'd gone in the middle, I'd end up with both groups. Okay, now they will attack me, and yo, dude, shoot. There you go. Let them have it. Say hello to my little friend. There you go. Other than the slow start, that was good. So now we're going to go up here and take care of this group. Once we do that, we have, looks like, free roam over this area, so we can collect all these things. Okay, he'll return to the colony, and now we can move the work area to, what do we need more? Looks like planks right now. We do on berries? Nope. Ooh, that one too. Any berries in here? Oh, what is that? Sandworm. Oh, those things, since I only have one specialist, they're tough. If you send one specialist, make sure it's full health, and then you're going to have to pull back and attack multiple times. You know, pull back, gain some health. It doesn't seem to regenerate health, so you can just don't try to take it all at once, unless you can hit it with like 3 specialists. Okay, this is more rat beetles. Jeez, they're everywhere. Okay, any berries we can get without dealing with those things for right now? Because I'm gonna let Barley heal. Yeah. That sandworm is going to be an issue. And the boars are tough too, but Barley should be able to take the boars. It's just you can't get the boars and the rat beetles at the same time. You would need 2 specialists for that. That have good attacks. Alright, we got basic farming, so let's go to the world map real quick and get this done, then we'll go back and take care of that. We're good on concrete, so and Ivy will continue around this direction. We could use medical supplies, so that's what she'll be collecting those. And there's a mouse in the camp. Let's grab... Where'd the mouse go? He got away. He must have seen me talking to Barley. He's gonna bring the enforcer over and take care of him. Take care of him. Alright. We don't need anybody in there right now. Come on out and help. There we stockpile's full. Kind of saw that coming. Let's put the other stockpile kind of over here, and then we need to remember to bring like our. I don't know if I want to make. No, because this is all going to be excavators later. This whole area. So let's put our stockpile in here. That way anything we gather over here can just go to this stockpile instead of these guys having to run all the way back. And if they need something, they can come get it. We do need to get a road going between all this. Help our colonists out a little. I think I'll bring it. And you can't run roads through pollution. So we'll run right across the top of this. I wish it was better at diagonals. I really do. Seems to be the way these people are running anyway. There we go. Yeah, diagonal roads are no fun to create. I think we'll just keep with the painful diagonal. And then let's probably shouldn't have put that so close to there, but I can move the stockpile later if I need to. It's not expensive. And back to Ivy and Crow. A new miniseries starting Tuesday.
Here I am.
Yes, you are. Well, why don't you... Yeah, you can go across that way. Find us science. That's not science. Okay, you're going to pick up the medicine. Right now she's got 30 tools, 56 crickets, and 6 medicine. And they're collecting money. Someday when we can trade. We just don't have an abundance of anything. We're not... Oh, we need to start farming. Where is... So we could put farms up here. So we can only build small ones for now. It takes advanced farming to get the large farm. But for now, it's perfectly cool that we can do small ones. We're going to go... Looks like that's about as good as we're going to do. While he's smacking that big plastic thing. A bandit's at the gate. Well, that doesn't sound very good at all. Where is... Let's get Barley over here to talk to the bandit. Let's man the gate. Alright. And then we can talk to the bandit. He's got a big backpack. But he's acting unbandit-like. Oi. Oh, he's a master builder. And he needs construction materials to make a monument. So he wants to trade. We could get 2 mechanical parts for 11 metal. We don't need these yet. Or 10 cabbages to lose 8 plastic. I'm more apt to do this trade. I mean, I don't know. Cabbages better nutrition than the potatoes. Yeah. Sure. The colonists will appreciate the roughage. Not sure the outhouses will, but... Speaking of, we only have 1 outhouse, and that's really not enough for 17 people. Seems to be about 1 per 7 or 1 per 6, somewhere in there. At least that's what I've seen. It's under here. So we're gonna get us another one. And eventually we're gonna build our next house over here, because we're gonna build a little like area. And the reason I build these areas is I want to eventually, instead of having to decontaminate things manually, which does become a giant pain in the butt, you can have, I forget what they're called, repair depots or something like that. Repair hut, I don't know. Oh, there's our small field. So we are going to plant potatoes and hope that we don't have any sort of farm killing catastrophe anytime soon. How big? Oh, we left people at the gate. I was like, how many?
Huh?
Huh? Okay, no, I wasn't talking to you. Telling you to get out the gate. There. Okay, is Barley healthy yet? He's healthy, so let's go get him to kill those other rat beetles over here. Turn on the rat beetle finder. Oh, not the sandworm. Oh, we don't want to go. Oh boy. These. Let's go make sure he's coming the right way. Yeah. And then we'll. And see, when you click on one to kill, why would you go up there? Right? We're gonna. They're planning a defense already. It's the rat beetle triangle formation. Okay, not anymore. Now it's a line form. No, V formation. And the leader's leaving. He's out of here. He saw what happened to those other rat beetles. Outhouse has been built. We'll get the... Oh, here they come. Get them. Oh, one of them's dancing. Oh, no, I don't want you to go there anymore. I want you to kill them. He has 2 machine guns. 3. He's got a submachine gun, an AK, and I don't. Guy's loaded. He lost 18 points of health. He'll regain that in no time. Okay, that kind of cleans things up. The sandworm, we're gonna wait till he gets to 100%, and we'll have to do multiple attacks against him. But we're gonna have to clean that up. All right, back to the story of Ivy and Crow. More medicine. And Crow. Combat isn't in our interest. We demonstrated it, but now we're trying to find science. And I think that each of these buildings, when you see the guy, you know, where you have to do it, you can decide whether or not you want to attack. The building here, this one's probably going to be fuel. This guy, that's a gasoline station, I believe, so that's going to be fuel. I'm not fighting people over gasoline when I don't even have a car yet. I don't know if we looked at that building where Ivy fought. No. I don't like that. So if you use the mouse wheel to scroll in and out, if you scroll in too close, it drops to the colony view. If you scroll out real far on colony view, it comes back to this world view. But I guess that's kind of like a mall. And at the mall, we get medicine. I haven't played enough to note what each building gives you. I typically get research out of the things that look like observatories. I'm trying to remember where we got our first science points, what building that was. I think it was the museum. So things that are kind of like that, I think is where you get your science points. Like museums, there's an observatory, that kind of thing. Yeah. But Ivy and Crow is done for that turn. Now 4 carriers, so we can't put anybody anywhere. Get recentered on the colony. And see these little red sparkles? That means it's starting to get contaminated. So we'll go ahead and get that decontaminated. If it goes from, so it starts out like light decontaminate or light contamination to heavier and heavier contamination. And eventually it'll end up just being polluted and it'll stop all work. So you want to try to catch it as early as possible. Not really. Oh, you know what? With this many people, we gonna need another medical tent. That is not gonna be. It only can take care of 2 people at a time. And if we get any sort of weird catastrophic event, it's gonna be really hard to help everybody with just 2. I normally try to keep these around 30 minutes or so, but I'm gonna go a little longer and see if we can't see at least how our farm field does. If we can get some more built, that way we know we're fully self-sustaining because we have our protein and our veggies. Okay, well now here's something. So one of our children has grown up to be an adult. He now becomes an additional worker or carrier. And we don't need anybody in the medical tent. So now we have 5 free. So if we needed to build something else that took a worker, we could and still stay with our current plans, not to overextend. Looking at food. Really still surviving on berries. I think we're going to need another field for this many people. Oh my. First it's just a cough, then it picks up. People start dropping like flies. Wow. Several staff medical facilities. We'll kill them. And it means more water. So maybe we need to build or bring Ivy back because she's got all that medicine. Saunas, that's... Where's that? I'm guessing it's in Colony somewhere because that's where most of... Where do you get saunas? Medical center. Cleansing? Oh, so that'll be a while. Thanks for the advice. Not helpful. Okay, so we have 2 medical facilities. With a pandemic coming, we have the resources. I'm going to build a 3rd. I'm probably overdoing it. But the whole colonists will die thing is kind of scary. So we'll see how this pandemic plays out. And that is a priority. I will set up a 2nd farm because we have the people for it. Let's see, we can put it like that. And let's see. How are we doing on water? It said that we will use a lot of water. 3617, we're producing twice as much as we need. I'm okay with that. What do we not have? We don't have enough plastic. Well, come on, plastic dude. Oh, we can rush that. And our plank deposit. Yeah, we still got that house. Turn on living things. Oh yeah, we got all 3 of these. Go to work. So I think we'll see how the pandemic plays out and call this an episode. Hoping 3/10 is enough. I think it might be more than we need, but we'll see. And we have Wandering Merchant. Okay. He's usually harmless, so I'm not even going to bother manning the gate. Yeah, he's just a trader. Ooh, research points. For concrete? We got plenty of concrete. Although the medicine is enticing, I'm going to bring Ivy back with what she's got. Take in the science. Yeah. Yeah? Okay, so let's go ahead and bring Ivy back. Why don't we? And it's going to be a while because she's slow. Aye, aye. Yeah, that's going to be like 4 turns. Oof. But she's got medicine. And we're about to have a pandemic. 1,000 points of light. There's our other small field. And pandemics don't affect food. So I didn't talk about it, but the difference between the two is the potatoes will survive catastrophes better, supposedly, than corn. They have a medium yield, so you get more out of it, but they grow slower. So corn grows at a normal rate, but it has a low yield. Nutrition is poor. The potatoes, it's also poor. So we're going to eventually need to get cabbage or carrots or something with some better nutrition. And for that, you need seeds, and you have to be able to trade, and that's bartering. So eventually, now Crow is going to continue looking for science. And just because that's there, you don't have to go through it. right? It doesn't really matter. The only thing that keeps you... Oh, there it is. See, like, it's a little radar station, so kind of sciencey. So she's going to take care of that. And we're going to continue headlong into our pandemic. Hopefully adding the second plastic person will get us enough plastic quick enough. What are they doing? Dig plastic. Okay. Ivy, you need to go home. I wish after you had said go to the colony, you didn't really need to interfere with them. You could if you wanted to, but otherwise it would just do what it's supposed to. And you're just going to collect some science. Yay. Okay. And traps, those are fun. So she just lost 30% of her health. So if she gets down to, if it blows up one more time, we're going to have to send her back to heal. The only way the specialists heal is being in the colony view. So, drats. But we have 345 science. So let's go figure out how we want to spend that. Oh, I know. We're going to upgrade these houses. Yeah. And that's in colony, communal living. That way we don't care about this. We will do some of these upgrades. Okay. Beautimus. Be happy you guys are getting nicer housing. I mean, not that you're not working for it. So get out there and work for it. What is going on with the plastic here? I'm not building anything else. There's 3. Somebody go get it. See, when you get below 4 carriers, this is kind of... things slow. And these little waves over everybody's head is... they're not clean, so apparently we need another outhouse. But I'm going to leave that on normal priority because this thing needs to get built. Okay, so it's got all its materials. So we should have 3 medical tents before the pandemic starts. Good there. Plastic's good. Metal's okay. We're going to need to find another. There we go. Are there any living creatures? No, nothing to worry about. Okay. There's the last medical tent. And we can kick you out of there so you can continue helping. Because you need to help until you're needed. Okay, there we go. There's the pandemic. So just in time. So we're going to go ahead and staff one of these medical tents right off the bat. Let's get her home with that medicine. Almost there. And Crow, try not to set off a trap. Well, see, 40% now. And if they die, you lose them. They're just gone forever, and that's our scout. I don't want to lose her, so I'm going to send her. She's going back to the colony, too. We're going to have specialists everywhere back at home. Well, not that button. So it's raining, and we have a supposed pandemic coming. Oh, good. We can upgrade our houses. Let's just go ahead. And what is it? No, that's not housing. Tenement. 25 we got. 12 we got. 70. Yeah, we got all that. Let's just get a tenement up. Where's the front door? There. So get some people to move into that, then we can get rid of the old stuff, replace it with new stuff. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, well, you know where to go, Colonist Edward. Okay, Ivy. Just wish they would do this on their own. Time for some more research. We did communal living. Repairs haven't been that big a deal. We don't have a lot of extra people, so I don't know that I want to spend it on this yet, but I do want to get to there so that we can clear up those pollution areas. That might be worth it. Food production. Oh, we do want this. It's going to help with clothing. Yeah, basically we get one extra fiber. We get some now, but I guess we get better at skinning, so we get more fiber per animal. Yeah, that's useful. Right now we're doing okay, but as the colony grows, we're going to need more and more of that. 3 colonists are infected. It's 2 per building, so need to man 2 of these now. And now you can see we only have 1 carrier left. If we man all 3 of these, we're going to have to think about where we want to pull from. I'm going to think during a pandemic we can pull 1 out of plastic. We only have 1 in the metal already. Fishing is 1. Food-wise, we're even Steven, so I don't want to pull the extra trapper out yet. Not unless we have to. But everybody is being treated. I'm going to speed things up to max speed here. Oh, see, there's some contamination. 6 colonists. That's going to fill all of these. So for a little bit, I think I'm going to pull the extra trapper out. Make sure we can decontaminate things. Okay, we're down to 4, so you get back out and work. And that's a kind of a meta game in this, is the people management. Our specialists are ready, so let's bring the medicine home, girl. And you go back to heal. Plastic is depleted. How much do we have left? 74 in that one. We're good. Oh, and there's a... What is that? Right next to it? Oh my... Are you kidding me? That's awesome. So, there you go. Tenement is up. So people will move into there. And that means that we can demolish this one. And then build another tenement. How many van approaches? Okay, let's slow things down. Let's man the gates. Let's get... where's Barley at? Barley. Yoo-hoo. Get over here. And if you don't start the event, but by the time this goes to 0, they'll either attack or leave. Depends on what kind of event it is. And apparently... everybody's home. So there are them. Got our extra medicine. 6 colonists are infected. Let's put somebody in all of them. And see, no free carriers left. So if we needed to decontaminate or anything else, we can't. But now we got everybody up here. Let's go ahead and start whatever this is. Dan the Mystery Van Man. He's got a mystery van. If we want what's inside, we have to give him something. 15 plastic, 5 fish. We don't have 5 fish. Well, let's find out what he's got. We got a whole nothing. Well, that was exciting. Cheap. Alright, you guys get back to work. Alright, we got 6 colonists infected. We got all 3 medical tents working. So 2 medical tents would not have been enough. By the hair of our chinny chin chin. Just got to keep looking for those little red sparkles. Everybody seems to be staying clean. So 3, yeah, it's 1 per 6, 1 per 7, somewhere in there. Seems to be the magic ratio for these. For medical tents, I'm pretty sure it's 1 per 9 or 10. I think 2 might have handled it. Speed things up. Trapper, make sure he's still at 100%. Yep. Why am I so tired? Well, because you're infected. Well, maybe 2 wouldn't have been enough, so maybe it is like 1 per 6 for... Oh, and water. Holy crap. Oh, we must have added somebody. So let's fix that problem, like, pronto. Might add some more storage, too. Let's see. Not too far away. There's already some over there. Somewhere in here. Alright. So we got our well up. We have survived the pandemic. Everybody will eventually heal. In fact, we'll just speed it up so... We lost a colonist. Poor Audrey. So, where did she die? She died in there. Well, we can't leave her there because that'll cause problems. Alright, so that's disappointing. Very disappointing. 4 of 6. How many spots? They got 5 spots in there, so we can demolish this and put up a new tenement. Oh, it won't fit. There we go. More people. Well, good. We replaced Audrey already. How about that? Some tools, some food. 3 adults. No kids. Oh, no. And they're all violent. Come on. Let's get everybody up here. Thank you. There we go. And somebody's injured. It's all right. We got tents for that. We don't need him. Oh, somebody died. Water well is polluted. Yeah, I may move that one. That was an error. That's just too close to there. So let's fix that. Let's just go ahead and, you know what, just demolish it. There, and let's place it a little further away from the pollution. Otherwise, we're going to spend all our time decontaminating that. Is there anywhere else? Looks like that's about as far away as we can get it. Better, not best. Alright, so 3 of 8, 4 of 8. That looks like... Oh, these are all... Okay, so maybe we will go ahead and research. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna research the centralized repairs, because now decontamination is starting to be a pain. And we lost an outhouse. So, place that. We're at 17 colonists, even though new ones came in. They were all mean. And we've got dead bodies around, so let's fix that problem. Okay, what's going on here? Something poisoned them. You can't tell what. If you want to take the risk, a more intensive treatment might heal them, so we can find the source of the poison. That'll give us some research. Let's take the risk. 178 research. I like it. His hours were tough and painful. And it was a strange bluish rat. Okay. Cool. Thanks for the research. We are going to send our... Ivy, is it 100% health? You're going to go back to the world map. And you too. There we go. We are going to do one attack against Mr. Sandworm. And we'll worry about how close those things are, though. I think I need to go... Wow, that's all right in... That could be a catastrophe. That could be a catastrophe. So let's go around all of the sandworm. Let's kill the rat beetles first, then we'll come at the sandworm. See if I can get them up over here somewhere. find out what. Let's see. Ivy is just gonna collect. Our scout is going to, you guessed it, scout. So let's send her over there. Okay, done there. And then where is Barley? Turn that back on. There he is. So the sandworm can't like go very far. He attacks like in a little circle right around him. Just if I sent colonists over here for this and they went by him, I totally demolish him. Okay. Barley. Begin shooting. He's a little slow on the uptake. Kind of like his namesake. Hey, no. Kill the rat beetle. I don't know why you need to go way over there. Okay, how much health did that cost? 10 points. Let's do a real quick attack on the sandworm just so you can see it. Away from those guys. I don't want to be fighting a sandworm and a wild boar at the same time. So let's... Sometimes the world map seems more like a just interruption than anything else. Okay, well, she can go scan that out. Okay, and then we'll send her up to... We need to finish collecting the medicine. So that's going to be her job. Yes, I'm talking to you. What is that? It's a box. Not sure what the boxes are for. Oh, we got some science down here. We're just not in a rush. We'll have Ivy come around and do that because we really want our scout scouting. I don't know why it doesn't tell you what it is. 33% chance of being blown up. I'm not really that interested in the box. No thanks. Alright, so he's... Well, that was quick. He does heal fast. Wow, I like that. Now let's find our sandworm again and just keep an eye on those boars. So we're going to do... let's like over here. Begin to shooting. There we go. That kind of hurts. And we're going to pull him out at the first. Just gonna let him do as much damage as he can. That's enough of that. Yeah. Let's bring him back to the colony so he doesn't accidentally get sandwormed to death. Okay, so our water wells are all going. Are we at twice? Yeah. 48 versus 17, more than twice what we need, so we're good for a while on water. You've seen the sandworms and generally how to deal with them. It's just one attack at a time. Decontamination is becoming an ever-present annoying feature for us. We need to add our second trapper so that our food stays up with us. Have we had any of our potatoes come up yet? No. Oh, they're harvesting now. That's good. And centralized repairs has just come up, so good. We're gonna like this central area. Except we don't have enough people. And it does take a worker. So we're gonna have to hang tight on that. I think I'm gonna start moving on the food part, get large farms. With our research. Food. There. No. That's basic farming. Oh, it's way over here. So we're gonna have to go through these things to get there. Okay, well. Food's important. And I don't think we have anything as far as... That'll be... But that takes a lot... That's a big deal. You have to build... I think I've read... You have to build a waste dump and an environmental station. And to be good at it, you really need 3 people. Otherwise it takes forever. So I'm not going to be in a rush to do that at the moment. The pollution isn't a huge problem, but that's going to be in our near future. And we don't have an abundance of anything, so bartering isn't something I'm keen to do real quick. But we survived a pandemic. We started dealing with the local wildlife. We do need to fix our scrapper. We've advanced to now farming, fishing, and trapping all at the same time. And we've got our first potatoes coming in, which will really help with the food situation. There we go. And which is good because we're going to run out of berries. I think we're good here. Living things. Yep, we're good. And we've got our timber yard going, so we have a different way to make planks. And I think that's a great place to end this episode. So I will see you guys. The next episode should be Wednesday. I know I said this one would be on Wednesday, but my Saturday was free, so I decided to do one more. And we'll see you Wednesday. If you like what I'm doing here, please remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.